If you look at a city like Montreal, we live in an environment which is rapidly changing in terms of climate change. Added on top of that is the reality of growth. People are moving into urban areas, putting pressure on resources.
We are overspending what the Earth can reproduce. That's why it's so important to look at sustainability on a very broad scale to make this planet habitable for the next few hundred years.
What we're trying to do at Concordia is take a cross-sector approach to research activity. So it's not just an engineering challenge, it's not just a business challenge, it's a challenge that requires a spectrum of expertise. We have researchers coming from around the world who want to be part of this project.
We have a philosopher, a biologist, engineers, designers. The full spectrum is needed to create a really sustainable city. Mapping the city, first of all, is about data. I'm very interested in the carbon balance of a city, so we're looking at the main producers of CO2 emissions, the buildings, the transport sector, and the energy generation. It's a very abstract figure. You don't see energy, you don't see CO2 emissions, so we want to make it visible, to create powerful images so that people become more aware of what they consume and produce. My team of over 50 graduate students and postdocs is working on simulating zero-carbon cities and testing the models in urban living labs. To make simulation results and real-time sensor data accessible, we are now working on a platform that we call Future City Playground. With this interactive platform, we want to engage citizens in the transformation of their neighborhood. A central feature is to let players change features in a three-dimensional model, such as street layout, number of trees, building insulation, or solar panels. They will learn in fun and engaging ways how this changes carbon emissions because the simulation results will be visualized in very intuitive and understandable ways. Importantly, they will use the platform to provide immediate and personal feedback on any plans of the city or of developers via text, messages, or simple emojis. In that way, we can capture hundreds of thousands of voices and make them all heard. This could be quite revolutionary for participatory city planning. It doesn't look like much, but here we can build the future. If you have a new site like this, you can basically do anything. I mean, if you want to go net zero, you have the best possibilities because everything is newly built.
We can use that opportunity of undeveloped land to really imagine what a model sustainable city could look like in the future.
We at Concordia have all the expertise that is needed in such an ambitious project.
I think it's fantastic that a university is in a position to become a global leader in an area that's as critical for the future of humankind as sustainability.